Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of Songs from the Studio. We hope you're enjoying this new series because we are having a blast doing it. It's so fun to create music and bring in some cool musicians to boot. So in this episode, we're actually going to kind of put the pieces together from the first 2 episodes of tracking Do You Feel It? This is not intended to be a full mix breakdown. We're just going to run through some of the stuff that you haven't got to hear good audio of yet, and then show just how some of the pieces come together. Then later this week, there'll be a full music video out where you'll get to hear the whole song. Now, if you've got questions about the mix or any of that fun stuff, like technical, the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love so much, feel free to add that in the comments and I'll try to answer that, or Ernesto will try to answer that as best we can. So anyway, let's get to it. We're gonna start with the rhythm section. Some bass, drums, and guitars, and this is pretty much what the mix is gonna sound like. We're still doing a little bit of tweaking, but this will be a good idea of what the overall sound is gonna be. That's kind of how it's coming together with a little bit of the verb. The drums did get a little bit of print through the SSL LMC, which is the listen mic compressor. I kind of playing around after some of the vocal sessions, whatever, just having a little bit of fun. And I was like, oh man, it sounded good. So I went ahead and printed it. And that's what we're hearing. All right, now let's take a listen to the guitars that we have on the chorus, because we have 2 different kinds of sounds here, which are kind of cool. So what we have going on there?
We got one dirty guitar on the left, and the right guitar is a little cleaner, more sparky. So we have a little differentiation and a little stereo effect, so it's not identical on each side.
It's also going to blend very well when we add the piano, which we're going to go over right now, because you haven't really heard the real sounds. And it sounds cool. So let's open the piano up here. It was challenging with one microphone to try to really kind of capture the entire piano. So It was like, at the end of the day, it just needed to fit with the tune, and we wanted a vibe, which we think we really captured very nicely. So check that out. I'll pull in a little bit of that. And on the chorus, to go along with one of Ernesto's clean guitars, we have the piano on the right side with the clean guitar. It kind of blends together nice. It kind of creates one tone, really, or one sound, which is kind of cool. And Nikhil did a fantastic job on the pianos. Next up, some more keys. We got some good old-fashioned organ. Well, good old-fashioned our organ, which is an M3 that we modded to play through guitar amps. So, we can sit out there and do our Deep Purple licks, which is all I do on Friday nights now. This becomes kind of a blend with the guitar. It's a nice little layer cake going on here. But that's kind of the center channel guitar. I think we didn't really, it's pretty much just the organ. I think we ran it through the Electro-Harmonix Lester K, right? Mm-hmm. So we had an organ going through an organ pedal, which I thought was kind of cool. Steve, one of our favorite singers in the world. Love working with this guy. Sounds fantastic. Here's what our actual tones.
Today is the day, yeah, it's all gotta stop making sense. You better believe it. There's a someone here for everyone.
A little bit of slap back on there from the TC-D2, and you hear it in solo, but when we pull this in with the music, you won't really hear that, but it does have add a little bit of depth there. And that's Steve on the mic, and I think we printed that through, what did we do on that day? It was the Heritage, right? With the successor,
yes.
half our instruments.
Yes.
And then I put it through a little bit of the IGS tube core. Let's have a listen to, let me pull in some here with everything else.
Today is the day, yeah. It's all gotta stop making sense. You better believe it. There's a someone here for.
See how that delay kind of gets lost in there, but it adds a little space around the vocal, which is kind of nice. And the same thing is on Gabby's. Speaking of Gabby, let's go get the Gabster in here.
The brakes, park the car.
I don't know what you're feeling, no. I'm not getting none of that. Oh, so don't let this shock you, boy. Just make your way down the bar. Do you see what I mean? Do you feel it?
And they sound, when they come in together, it's total power. This is so cool.
What you doing to me? Do you?
You don't have to do anything. The song just takes it to another level, man. These vocal sessions were so much fun.
Very easy.
Oh my Lord. We had a good time. When you have singers like this, you got to make sure to grab some ad-libs and harmonies because you can't waste that opportunity. And I want to play a little bit of that for you right now. We're going to go just to the background vocals from this third chorus. Well, it's the background vocals plus the lead. So it's everybody together, just that. Just check this out.
Do you feel it?
I don't feel it.
What is happening here? Do you see? Can't you feel it? What you doing to me?
I love that reverb right there.
Nice tail.
It's there's a lot of cool stuff after that too, but you gotta wait for the music video. It's coming out in a couple days, so you want to hear the whole thing. Go give that a listen. Now you'll notice there were some effects and a few things going on because we are finishing the mix up right now. We've got 3 different reverbs set up. We have a slight delay that's on both of the vocals. They also are getting a little bit of reverb from our good old Boss guitar pedal. Shh, don't tell anybody. That's a good secret. And then we have 2 different plate style reverbs set up over here that we send different instruments to. And that's it. It's not a lot of stuff. So.
And don't forget, every single instrument is one mic. So that includes the drums.
Yep.
One mic on the drums.
So if you are just coming in on this video, go watch episode 1 and 2, and that walks you through the entire recording process. And then music video coming out in 2 days. We'll have links in the description and everywhere else. All right, that's it, folks. We're going to finish this mix up and get things done. Thank you for joining us on all these. Please like and subscribe if you're digging this stuff. We're having fun making it. Leave us some comments. We'll try to answer everything as best we can. So have a good one, everybody.
Later.